everybody, and welcome to our show. I am Patricia/Cachet.
And I am Fire, aka Showstopper. I'm from the Virgin Islands.
And I got Trini American Gal.
Yes. We're here to entertain you with a lot of Caribbean news, relationship advice, island news, love.
Everything you need to know.
Everything you need to know.
And all the shenanigans along.
And all the shenanigans. And all our family characters that we have to introduce you to.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But anyway, as we say in the island, what's up?
What going on?
What going on?
What going on, boy? Right.
Well, you know, every week we have a fruit of the week that's from the Caribbean.
Right.
So our fruit of the week today is sugar apple.
Boy.
Sugar apple, nice.
Sweet.
Sweet.
Luscious.
Luscious.
Just the way how we like it.
Just the way how we like it. Okay? It's nice. You know when it's ripe, because the bird that pick it in the tree, or you could feel it, or you could even put it in a cabinet and let it season in there for like 3 days and it gets soft. You know? It's nice.
What time of the year? What time of the year them sugar apple is grow? Right, roughly around what?
April time.
April. So okay, so
that's why carnival will be around that time,
okay,
April time,
right.
and it's sweet and it tastes good, and you suck it and you spit out the seed and eat the little flesh around the seed.
Right.
I love a sugar apple. You know. Well, that's our fruit of the week. If you all never ate one and you ever go to the Caribbean, you should eat it because it's lovely. Well, so you know we also have a word of the week.
Definitely.
And our word of the week is
bussy.
Bussy.
Is that bussy? You have a bussy?
You have a bussy?
How many people know what a
that
bussy is?
That is a bussy.
That's a belly and a pussy put together. Make it one. So you have
Make
a
it
bussy.
one.
Combination.
That's one combination. You know, that's a bussy. Some man like bussy.
So, some man love the bussy. Some like it small, some like it big, some like it tall, some like it long.
Show that picture again. Let the people let them see what a bussy is.
A belly and a pussy combined. I think after a while, every woman is get one.
No, I ain't never want no bussy. I ain't gonna never get a bussy. Never.
Never?
Never.
All right. Well, I got a little small one.
But I'm
trying to get rid of it right now.
No. I don't want no goddamn bussy.
I have a little small one.
Well, as you know, I'm from the Virgin Islands, and it is carnival in the Virgin Islands from now till May 1st. All the festivities, but we're not having like a full carnival this year because of Corona.
Right.
A lot of festivities are like downplayed. You know what I'm saying? So, as I would have been there, I want the full bacchanal. I don't want no half thing. You know what I'm saying? Your Virgin Islands, I see all the cruise ship them pulling up to the Virgin Island now. Everybody gonna have a nice time in the Virgin Islands. You know?
Well, so do you put on the costume? Do you do the
Yes,
whole
I do mass, but I ain't doing mass this year.
Oh no, okay.
You know, I usually do mass, you know, but not this year. Corona have, you know, stopped a lot of stuff.
Not Corona, have a lot of things going on bad. But
Right. So, but you know, I want to take a cruise there and go on the cruise ships.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, the Virgin Island, a lot of people who don't know where Virgin Island is, where is it located? What part of the island? It's a part of the United States of America.
Yeah, that's the only, those islands are owned by America.
Right.
America purchased the Virgin Islands years back. So I am a American, even though I was raised in the island.
Right.
You know, and also it's Water Island, which is next to us. So it's St. Thomas, St. Croix, and St. John. St. Thomas is the capital where I was born and raised. You know? Yeah.
Okay.
And there are a lot of cruise ships that come there. This is my Virgin Islands. This is St. Thomas right here.
That's beautiful.
Yes, this is how the cruise ship them to pull up.
Right.
And this is how the people them to have fun.
I can imagine.
You know, look at all them little nice boats on the side. You know, that's my island. Big up St. Thomas.
Yeah.
Woo! Carnival time right now. Bacchanal.
Well, there's a lot of carnival all over.
Yes.
And it's starting.
And
yes. Everything is opening up now.
Yeah, so God, I think next year going to be the best carnival ever because there won't be like restrictions.
Everybody going to be ready.
Everybody going to be ready.
Ready to get naked.
You know? Like this next article that we find.
Right.
Afro-Caribbean party in London.
Right.
Oh my God, this was so nice. I wish I was there.
Right.
I wish I was there.
A lot of it was a lot of digital.
Yes.
Digital thing for everybody
and
in the world can see.
Beautiful.
It was nice.
It was
but
so
you know,
nice. Look at that.
Then you know there was a lady. You know how this was created in 1966? It was a woman from Trinidad. She was a Trinidadian. human rights activist.
Yes.
Her name was Claudia Jones.
Nice.
And Claudia Jones loved the island. They said that she loved it so much that she had to be able to bring it to London, to UK.
Wow, that
so
is
now
beautiful.
They call it the Notting Hill Carnival.
Yes, they do.
It's a real big carnival, they say.
Yes,
it's
it is.
huge. It's like something like they say, like how New York is and Miami
With
and
the
a lot
art
and
festival.
Trinidad and a lot of the ones that have the really big population of
Nice.
people there.
I want to go next year London just to go to that.
Oh God, I can imagine how that is.
Yeah, because look how beautiful it look.
All the time.
It look like it's regular.
The Caribbean period. Our people is beautiful.
Our people are beautiful.
That's
We know how to have a
Exactly.
good party.
Yep. We know how to party and drink in the sun.
Yeah.
Too bad we ain't got no liquor today.
Yes, today we forget the liquor. So we ain't gonna be drunky today. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to that lady,
Claudia Jones.
yes, for representing for the island and bringing the island to London and letting them see our culture.
Definitely.
Woo!
Claudia, yay.
Claudia. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I seriously want to go to London just to do that. I do. So our next topic is about, we are here in Atlanta.
Right.
I've only been here for 2 years.
Definitely. Me too.
And the 2 years was Corona.
Right.
So as I came here, I'm single when I came, and I met a lot of men here. So I seen the video that's going viral about the men in Atlanta, and I want to give my thoughts on it, and I want you to give your thoughts on it.
Okay, definitely.
So watch this video because it went viral, and I don't want to know how Atlanteans feel about this, the men.
You need to hear this, but stop moving to Atlanta to find your husband, baby. He is not here.
So let's talk about this, sis. I'm telling you, she is not lying. This is the reason why I relocated from Atlanta over 2 years ago. Baby girl, your husband is not in Atlanta. There are not any good available quality men in Atlanta. And if they say there are good quality men, they most likely have a wife or a girlfriend or living a double life. And majority of the men don't even like women in Atlanta. And that's just the bottom line, the fact of the matter. I'm not bashing or judging. I'm just speaking facts. Sis, your husband's not in Atlanta. That is why I relocated to Charlotte over 2 years ago, where I've had better success in dating, especially men outside of the surrounding Charlotte area, the smaller towns. There's some weirdos in Charlotte as well. And you can hear about dating horror stories there too. But trust me, sis, stop moving to Atlanta for your husband. He is not there.
Well,
I believe that is true.
Joe, are you from Atlanta? Are you born and raised? You are? What do you think about that? It's not true. On your point of view, what about the women who are saying this? I have been here dating.
And I have too, also for 2 years.
And we have our stories.
We surely do.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Nope, I met Atlantean, like how
Yes.
Johnny Q would say, red clay.
Yeah. Well, you caught him. Well,
I met about a good 50. No, different age groups. Different age groups. I've met different Atlanta men that were born and raised here. Not, you came here 10 years ago.
Right.
You was born and raised here. It's considered a Grady baby.
Right.
The people that I met were Grady babies or red clay.
Well, you know what, too? Also, a lot of the women here that have Atlanta men that are born here, they know that their husbands, it's like they say, what is it, 10 women to 1 man here?
Yes.
10 to 1 man here. So basically, these men, they go out there and they're constantly cheating, and these women are catching them, and they're accepting it. Once a man take care of his home,
yes,
and he take care of the children, and he pay the bills, because sometimes, to me, I think women here in Atlanta are a little bit more laid back.
It's the South.
Yes, everything's a little bit more laid back when it comes to certain things. Everybody's family oriented. Yeah. Everybody's into church. Everybody's into, just family.
The Southern life.
Right, family. Everything is like laid a little slow and laid back. Not like how we up north in New York and Jersey. And
New York, you ain't playing.
No, we're not doing that.
You catch your man cheating, his car blown up, flat tire, car getting scratched up, you on that nigga neck. What? You on that nigga heel. In the South, they accept it because...
The only thing I like about Atlanta, I'm a licensed gun owner now.
Oh, yeah. I love that, too. But the men I've met, I can't say they was undercover or gay,
Right.
but they all lie.
Okay.
They lied. But my friend told me they lie because they want to get away with stuff.
Right. And
If
they
you're
can.
married, when they meet me, I walking down the street, you see me, they're not going to tell me the truth.
All right.
They're not going to tell me the truth. They're going to be like, I'm single. I want to date. Everybody isn't honest. You know?
I've
They're not.
experienced that.
Nobody's honest. And they'll sell you that dream.
Right.
You would be with somebody for 2 months. You would thinking you're the only one.
Right.
Next thing you know,
they're able to get time to get away to be with you.
they have time
and
to get
spend
away
with
and be with you.
Definitely.
They know
do.
how to do this.
Yes, they
I
do.
promise you.
They've mastered it.
They mastered how to have a double life or have 3 women at one time.
Yeah.
That's why I'd rather a man show me who he is from the beginning.
One woman told me, she said, honey, you're one of many.
Right.
You're one of many.
Ooh.
So you know what? He's always going to come home to me, but you're
Wow.
just one of many.
Wow.
So I said, I suggest you just leave it alone.
Wow.
And he was like, they stood there, and he said nothing. He said nothing.
Wow.
And he was like, this is what I do. She accepted, and that's what it
Yeah.
is.
So are we conditioned to think this way, or we just accept? Or some women, not all, some women just say, look, I've been with him for years. He treat me good. You know, he pays the bills, or he gives me good loving. He treats me like a queen. So who gives a damn if he goes out there and have a little side thing on the side? Once he come back home, you know, they don't mind. You know, I don't know. A lot of girls feel like that. You know, if you're married now, they really feel like, oh, I got him. Where he going? I got the ring. So we don't care how much he go out there. And I got the kids.
And a lot of them say it's better to cheese. Keep it is what? It's cheaper to keep her.
Cheaper to keep her.
That's what it is.
You know, because you know, my mental is different. You know, I understand that life.
Right.
You know, nobody wants their man to sleep with anybody else. But in reality, there are maybe, how much percent you think, Joe? Out of 100%, I would say I'm giving it only 5% that are like totally like never gonna cheat on their wife. It's a good 98% out here gonna cheat at least one time. Although they love their wife or their main partner and they're loyal to them, they will still maybe sleep with somebody else. They would, if they love that spouse enough, they won't let that spouse know or find out, because every woman ain't thick like me.
Right.
Like, could take like, okay, let's just be real.
You have to be able to be built by
you have to be able to build. You have to be cut from a certain type of cloth.
Yeah.
Because I'm not stupid.
Right.
I could be with a guy for 5 years, right? And everything is going so well. And I'm just looking at him and he treat me good. And then all of a sudden in the 6th year, some girl pops up.
Well, you know what? With me, my body tells me when my man is doing something different.
With the UC?
My body tells a story. So, you know, it'll tell me, like, your man is cheating because my body starts to do different things it doesn't do usually on an everyday basis.
Right.
You know, like with infections and all kind of stuff like that. So now I'm like, this man is rubbing skin and exchanging sweat glands and
with
DNA
somebody else.
And then he come in and he exhaling on me. And then next thing you know, I said, wait a minute.
The pom-pom man, right.
Looking a little cloudy today in that pee or something. Like, what's going on?
Right.
Like, what's going on? I gotta go tap him. Like, what you doing over there, boy?
Right. And even at that point, let's just say it's that point, you're with somebody for 4 years, all of a sudden your pom-pom start to get UC, you get a vagi or something go wrong, a STD.
Oh!
What you gonna do? Some women just go to the doctor, get the pills, and still be with that man.
Oh, no.
Some girls be like, yo, you burnt me. You put my life at risk.
Yes. What about people? You know what people think? Because since Corona came here,
yes,
everybody forget about AIDS,
right?
And being infected by
that, chlamydia, all that.
You know, people forget about that because Corona come and take over and just make everything just completely shut down.
Right.
So now
like those diseases are still out there.
They're still there, and they're very high too. Also,
chlamydia is so high here.
Right.
Oh my God! I look at the statistic. It's like everybody got chlamydia because everybody fucking raw. Everybody got something, and I ain't perfect. I'm just saying, like, goddamn.
You know, it's
niggas out here just eating pussy.
Oh, that's the thing. One thing about
Atlanta, that's one thing about these.
That's the first thing That's the first thing they say to you.
Oh my God! When I first got here,
let me.
When I first got here, I used to be
From
like,
our experience.
"What the hell?"
And she said that to me.
Before she came to live here, I said, "Hey, watch out, because these men here Yo, they'll eat your pussy fast.
Quickly.
You'll be like, yo, what the fuck? Don't think I'm sucking your dick. You know, like, hold up. What's going on here?
First thing they say.
I
like it wet and juicy. What? You like it wet and juicy? Okay. What? I guess that's a little. I guess it's in the water.
I think it's Atlanta. I think it's a southern thing. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not South, bashing the South, but I promise you, I ain't never see that shit so much in my life.
Right.
Everybody that came here that I invited to come live here, they said the same thing. Like,
every girl we know says that.
Every girl that I've ever invited here has said this.
Yes.
They go straight to the dive-in.
Oh, that's the first initial thing.
We don't
knock it.
We like it.
We like it hot.
So we coming in hot.
We got to do a dance for that one.
Right. We coming in hot. But yeah, I don't know. But as far as the men, I don't know. I've never met a man here yet that didn't have somebody, or I didn't find out you had somebody.
Right. I don't know. Maybe that's the thing.
That's why I'll take your flaws with you. If you say to me, hey, this is what it is. You my main chick, but you know, maybe every now and again I might get hot. I might want to go do something. I'd be like, yeah, for some money, you go.
I think
no money involved. No.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm promoting that stuff. Money, yes. You're not gonna be just out here flinging around your dick for free.
What?
I'm not flinging around my shit for free.
Market.
You know? Yeah. No, I'm not saying to do that. But let's say you were somebody for 5 years. See? And here comes the indecent proposal.
Oh, boy.
You know, I love this. I with somebody 5 years, a year. Somebody come and they say, hey, I could change your situation. Here's $100,000 just for one night. I'm going to look at my spouse and be like, baby, I know we are trying to make a way. But, baby, I am going to go get this $100,000 for us.
Boy.
For us. Because we done made a bond. We ain't going nowhere. My loyalty is to you. Your loyalty to me. We ain't going nowhere. Now, you can't have too much loyalty for everybody now. It got to be just you and that person have that loyalty. They can't have the loyalty with nobody else. Mm-hmm. You have to make sure that that loyalty is only for you and them.
Right.
Because in case they could lie and be like, tell another person they're loyal to them, and another person, now everybody feeling they're the loyal one.
Right.
But then it's a lie.
Well, guess
so
what?
You got to make sure and feel the truth. You know?
That ain't happening over here.
Yeah, she ain't having that.
Nope.
She want her man to herself.
Mine and mine alone.
I've been there, done that. I had a man to myself. He ain't never cheat, and we still ain't together. Mm-hmm. You know, so sometimes it just don't work out.
Right.
I've been married. I know my husband never cheat on me. I could put my head on the block for that one. Mm-hmm. Never cheat on me. I never really had cheating problems in my life.
Right.
Maybe that's why I'm so cool if my dude go out there and a girl want to give him some money for his sweet dick. Baby, go get that
I'm
money.
not sharing my dick. Sorry.
It's one wrong.
I ain't said
baby,
I
come
ain't
back
sharing
home.
it. No.
One wrong. Come back home, baby. Come back home.
No. I ain't sharing nothing.
You know, and then when you don't be as this open, they're going to do it behind your back.
Well, again.
And then you're going to catch it, and then you're going to get a donkey kick. Donkey kicks is heartbreaks.
Yeah.
When you get a kick in your chest from a donkey, it's like a guy break your heart. That's what that means, donkey kick. Like, goddamn, you hit me a donkey kick. Because he hurt you. You know?
That donkey kick ain't happening to me. And guess what? If he do, I'd rather for him to lie and hide it. Because if I catch him, I don't know what to tell him. It's hell over high water.
Oh, God.
I don't know what to say. Oh. So, and like I said before in the last episode, we state that and we put that in the agreement from the beginning what we got to do.
Right.
So we both know. So anybody go outside
but people
of
lie.
that.
I keep telling you, people lie.
I know, people lie. I get it. People lie.
Men are going to lie.
Things happen.
To get with you, to get that initial pussy, to get that initial loving. For the first 3 months, they might lie.
Of course they do.
That's why I don't want nobody that's going to lie to me.
Nobody in the beginning of a relationship, sometimes, majority of the time, they don't tell the truth.
My relationship I'm in right now, they told the truth from the root.
They'll tell the truth.
I don't want no lies, no skeleton. I want to know all the dirt. Give me all your flaws. Let me decide that I want to keep you.
Right.
Let me judge you for the man in front of me, not from your past, not from none of the bullshit. The man that's in front of me, how you're treating me.
Right.
Once you don't bring me back no STD, we good.
I ain't dealing with that.
Sorry. You know? Yeah, just don't bring me back no STD. Instead of me wake up one day and I got STD. I'm thinking my man was good, now I got to go through war.
Girl.
I got to go through fighting and scratching up car and stabbing up. I don't want to go through none of that.
We ain't doing
Getting
that
too
over
mature
here.
for all that fighting and arguing. Just tell me the truth. If you so mature and grown,
Right.
tell me the truth.
Well, then guess what? If it gets to that, you don't have an understanding in the beginning of your relationship.
Yes.
Then guess what? He's not for you.
Right,
What's
because-
that's not for you? Because if he wants to lie
Right.
and cheat from the beginning,
Right.
that's not your man. That's the
Right.
people's man, and
Right.
he don't belong to you. So you let him go. Next, move on.
Right.
That's it.
Because if you sit down, you tell this man, listen, I'm not with that.
Right.
And he said he's not with that, but then he still do it.
But then also too, you know, in a relationship, there's things that they have called what? Red flags, right?
Right.
Red flags.
I love a red flag. I love a red flag. Do you understand me? A red flag is a deep situation.
I think every woman knows,
I don't
when something
care.
is different.
I don't care who you are.
Right.
God give you this instinct
Inside
of
of
red
you.
flags.
Yeah.
Because my red flags have never failed me.
Well, you know too. Also, your daily late, like just for a situation. You're for instance, you know, you and this guy every morning, y'all together. He come, y'all sleep, y'all in the house, living in a
Yes.
home together. You know what he does. You know when he
Yes.
brush your teeth. You know
Yes.
when he go to the bathroom and shit. You
Right.
know when he goes to the grocery store with you. You
Yeah.
know everything.
Yes.
So then when he start acting a little different, and then sometimes this is my opinion and my experience.
Right.
Sometimes a man treats a woman a little bit differently. He starts to get a little bit more cockier when he's with another woman. He start feeling himself because this woman have him feeling some, you know, she have him feeling sweeter than you.
Ooh.
So because of that, he tends to say, oh, I start treating you a little bad. Start talking to you, disrespecting you a little way. Because this woman have him feeling like a king. And then now what? Anything you say bothers him.
Right.
The little things you do, it bothers him. So then he's looking at you like, I got this one over there. I going to see she
Right,
tonight at 6
right,
o'clock.
right.
I go there every 6 o'clock. My wife think I going to play golf.
Right,
or I'm going to
right,
do
right,
something.
right.
But I'm really with her, laying up
Right.
with her, and she making me feel like a king. So when I
Right.
go home now, this one here bothering me.
I think sometimes even if you treat them like a king, even if you treat them good, sometimes it's just
It's just
lust.
not nature. It's just
It's just
not
sometimes
nature.
their nature. I told you.
It's their
didn't-
nature.
Sometimes it's their nature.
It's their nature.
You know, and I'm not condoning men for this cheating from
Right.
women left and right. But like I said, that gene from that DNA in Africa, when they have them kings and but before the colonizers come got us, them tribes had 2 different 3, 4, 5 wives. Ain't nobody was arguing then. Everybody had their night, everybody had their time, and nobody was arguing because nobody told you anything was different from that. People came in with the biblical ways like, oh, one wife, one this. In our tribal ways back in Africa, if we never was brought here, we might be in a tribe right now.
Right.
With 5 wives and 1 husband, and ain't nobody saying nothing because that's the only way you know.
Right.
Until somebody train you another way.
Yeah.
You know, but now that we are trained that way, especially you're not sharing shit.
Nope.
You know, I don't want to share either. I don't want to share. But sometimes life is reality that you just be like, look, I ain't battling. I ain't fighting. I'm trying to get rich. Well, all that. I'm just trying to be a billionaire. That's all I'm trying to do right now. I don't got time for none of that worrying what my nigga doing, stressing myself out. Yo, he said he loyal. You loyal, nigga.
Right.
I'm loyal too. I got too much. I ain't got time for that. Stress out? No. I want to be a billionaire. I ain't got time for that. I got time for that. No. I want to get rich. Because if I get rich now, then what?
Right.
Who worry about them thing now?
He gonna be loyal then?
Oh, I mean loyal still.
He gonna still be loyal. But then listen, what about the women who have all the money?
Yes.
They still get cheated on.
I told you,
It still,
I love...
it still gets the
It
the same
doesn't
way.
matter. It's however a person feels. They have to make that decision to say, oh, I just want to be with this person. And if I step out on this person, it's either going to be for money or it's going to be because you're just a whore and that nigga just a nigga.
Right.
You know, it's different type of caliber of men out here. Some men ain't playing that shit.
Nope.
Some men gonna be like, man, I'm gonna fuck you and throw you to the curb. That's it. You was a one-night stand. A girl, she sleep with a man for money and be like, oh, you a trick. That's it for you. You ain't seeing me again. I'm staying loyal to my nigga. It's different. It's different.
Different situations. That's how it goes.
Look, different levels, different fucking devils. Okay.
Right?
My baby like to say that. I like that saying.
Different
levels,
levels,
different devil.
Uh-huh.
That's all. That's all that is. You know. So them red flags don't lie though. That women trust your gut feeling.
Definitely.
In my whole life of living, but you know, sometimes the red flag could be mistaken for something else though. It could be looking like a red flag, but it might not be.
Well, then also, too, there's sometimes some women that just, there's relationships with people, period, in general, man and woman, sometimes there's too much thinking.
Right.
Sometimes you can just think so much that you think out your blessing.
Right.
You overthink things.
Yeah, so me, now in my life, I'm not thinking nothing negative.
You overthink stuff to a situation where the point that you can destroy a relationship.
Exactly.
Just by overthinking too much.
Just staying positive the whole way. I don't have time to think, what he doing, where his dick is at, what he might be doing. Do you, nigga? I'm getting to my bag.
Right.
That's what the fuck I'm getting to my bag. I don't got time to stress. But the day this pum drip is a whole nother situation. Because you better love me enough to use protection.
Right.
You better be loyal enough to use protection. At least give me that respect.
Yep. Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You eat a bitch pussy, use some saran wrap. I know that's not possible because, bitches want the real thing. But use a condom. Do something. Protect my livelihood.
Yeah. It's all about respecting, definitely.
Mm-hmm. Just that level of respect and that level of, I don't want to bring nothing back home to my baby.
Well,
our
next topic is going to be about what? The butterfly?
Oh! Well, you guys know, every show I'm going to do a move. A dance move.
That's the butterfly dance. All right, let me see the butterfly dance. Right.
So, this is the butterfly people who said I'm going to do it style. I got to get a good angle. All right.
That's the angle. Okay, go. What?
Butterfly. Butterfly.
She want to be the dancer girl. Butterfly she up.
Hey.
Huh.
Hey.
My bones can't take that. Look at that man. Look at that grind. That butterfly.
I'm a butterfly.
Yeah. Swing it.
Okay, that's it. That's an old school dance from back in the day. Every show we're gonna bring a dance for you. Whether old school or new, don't matter. I'm gonna rock it for you guys.
She will.
Whether the tati, the fucking bogo, anything you have, any dance, even a hot dance, them know. Everything. We're gonna start off from now and get more modern.
Yep. We'll do how we go.
Yes, I remember my party days. Remember your party days?
Oh my God.
I still party now, but not as much.
I used to try to get on my head. That wasn't my favorite.
I could get on my head right now. The lucky I ain't ready for that one. Next week. Head top move next week. Next week, they're getting a move. Every week, they're getting a move.
I used to try to get on my head, but then I would fall down. But I did everything else. That's how that went. So that butterfly, that was good times and fun, and anyways.
Oh
those
my
type of
God.
dance. But dancing in the Caribbean life is just that's our culture.
Yeah, that's our culture.
So
winding up your waist,
yes.
Pum shots, walking up your waist is the culture.
Right.
It's the culture.
Nakedness,
sluttiness. You see me get my shirt tie up as an island girl.
You never feel cold.
Did we introduce our characters yet?
Oh,
we have our characters. Last week we showing you Eunice and Beryl.
Right.
This week we're going to show you Rasta Pete.
Pete and Pistol.
That's Brooklyn Joe.
Look at them. Look at them. Miami Pistol. Watch it.
Rasta Pete. And my friend Rasta Pete.
Brooklyn.
Rasta
Pete.
Look at the dread.
Island girls. Big interview coming up.
Rasta Pete, what you doing?
Winning big money.
Winning big money?
Big money.
It's your best friend Brooklyn Joe. They're checking you out.
Mm-hmm.
Hope you win big.
Win big. But soon coming, Island girls.
Coming on. I'm done.
Well, that is Rasta Pete and Brooklyn Joe.
Oh God, that's funny.
Next week,
they're coming soon.
Are coming.
They're coming soon.
And when we don't introduce you to all the characters,
definitely,
you will see skits from us in the future.
Exactly.
We're just starting off now, showing you the characters and stuff.
How are they
which
looking?
You guys know is really us.
Right, basically.
It's really us as characters.
Oh boy,
so this week was Brooklyn Joe and Rasta Pete.
Coming soon. Lots of excitement.
Lots and lots of excitement. Right.
We got to get it done.
We got to get it done.
All right, but then now, since this whole thing is going on with Corona, oh my God. The other day, I said, I feel my throat itchy. I feel my ears scratchy. I feel like, like my eyes was itching and burning. And I'm like, what is this thing? But I have corona. I had it. We both had it together for 3 weeks.
We was like this. What percentage are you?
Oh, well, today I'm 70%. But then
my God.
It's going to take us a long time to get to that. But, you
felt like you had the Omarion?
Oh, my God. It was I don't know. I was reading, and they were saying that people that had the shots, that had all the, all the immune things going on with them, and then now they're saying that they still can catch the new strand that they have right now, which is called the Omicron. I don't know how to say it. I don't know damn word.
You heard me over here, Omarion.
Omarion. You just singing. You doing artists. But whatever that new strand that they have, and they're saying that you have, you've had corona before, but you can still get these symptoms. So runny noses, fever, aching bones. So the other day I said to myself, well, Jesus, I feel like kind of achy and my nose running. And I'm like, Jesus, I feel sick again. But I don't know what happened. But
hello, Jackie Long.
Oh, Jackie Long.
I'm a friend.
Oh,
I'm a friend, Jackie Long.
Hi, Jackie Long. How are you?
Yes.
You guys are. Thank you for tuning in today. Oh, so basically
hey,
now.
Chanel.
Oh, Chanel's on too.
Yes.
Oh, hi, Chanel. Girl, today is such a beautiful day. Atlanta has been really nice with the weather. And, everybody's outside, and the summertime is coming, and we just can't wait to really, really be outside. So then we're going to be also traveling and doing things and bringing the Caribbean life to everyone here. We're going to be going to some parties.
We're going to parties soon.
Parties.
It's getting hot.
So you can see
Starting
us.
this weekend, we out there in the streets.
Yep, definitely.
Look for us. We're going to be out there with our mics. Like
interviewing some artists and things like that. And, and then
we're going to have more substance on the show. We just starting. Bear with us. We're going to get some guests. We're going to get some shit popping up in this mother sucker.
But it's going to be the best.
It's going to be the best.
So,
our next topic is, how do you feel if you have kids, the dad's in their life, you get married, and the biological father is still around, but they call the new hubby daddy. Like, how do you feel about that?
Well, that was an issue for me. I was a single mom. Okay. And I was dating someone, and my son's father was in his life temporary for a little bit, in and out. But then I started dating someone, and this guy really was a great dad. He was a really great person for my son to see as a role model, and role model, and just seeing him just do different things with life. He liked to go outside. He liked to deal with cars. My son was into cars.
Right.
Go outside and fix the car in the yard. And then my son would be able to, they would vacation with the kids, take the kids to New Mexico, do all different things with the kids. And he was a great dad, for example, for my son. But he started calling him daddy. So that might be an issue for a lot of men out here, because
the biological father.
Right, the biological father, because they don't want another man calling him daddy, and that's an issue.
Right.
So a lot of men get mad about that. But then a lot of people say that the woman is responsible for that. She's the one that's supposed to be able to say, this is your father, call him daddy, your biological father,
you can call him Pop.
Here, and call this guy by his name, whatever his name
Pop,
is, Paul, Ken, whoever he is, call him that, because that's who that is.
But some of the one who married you might want a little more respect and be like a pop.
A lot of men think that's very disrespectful.
Oh, God.
A lot of men. A lot of them think that's disrespectful.
I'm going to think of my childhood, because my mother been married a couple of times. And I'm thinking that I never called any of my stepdad's dad.
No.
I never did, because my father was in my life.
Right.
My biological father would always pull up. He didn't give a damn who my mama was with. He was coming for me.
Right.
Because I'm a daddy's girl. So I don't have these.
A lot of men, it's a real. They were talking about that too. Also, some guy was talking about Future and how Russell Wilson and Sierra, and they have his son, Future's son.
Right.
And he calls. They asked him, how does he feel to know that this man is taking care of his son, and he's calling him dad. But Future says that he spends 73% of his time trying to deal with his children, all of his children.
Right.
But, you have this other man who's married to his mother, treats her good, and he's calling him daddy. They're all over the world. And he's calling him daddy.
Damn.
And this man, how does this man feel?
Well, Future said he'd try.
He tries.
Future said he's trying, All you could do is try.
Definitely.
Like, what you could really do.
So women, how do you people feel about that?
You know.
What do you feel? Do you feel a woman should let their child call another man daddy that's not their biological father?
And if you would like to call in on any other topics we have, the number is 470-251-4707. Again, 470-251-4707.
Right.
So, this is a nice topic for me. FOFD. Oh,
What is that?
what do you think that stands for?
Fuck out of here.
No, look.
Fuck one first date.
Fuck on the first date.
Oh, my glasses. Fuck on first date. Okay. Fuck on first date. Wow.
Yes.
Who does that?
A lot of people. Guilty.
You're a guilty one?
Yes.
One night stands?
No. Fuck on first date, end up being my husband anyway.
All right. So,
I've had a lot of fuck
so
on first
how
date.
do it? Okay, let's tell the people, how do you decide that you want to fuck
This
on
is
the
exactly
first
what we're
date?
getting to.
How do you know that you want to do that?
Every woman has a spark in them. It's a spark. It gives you, like, you just know. Well, for me, it ain't never failed me yet. Like, I could just sit across from someone at the dinner or talking to them. It can't be no music, though. That interrupts the spark. It got to be outside, like at a dinner, at a park. It can't be not with no music or loudness interfering. You can feel the spark if music is playing, but it's better when there's no music. When you're just silence and you're talking to the person and you're looking them in your eye, you can really tell, like, you and that person have a connection. Like, for me, all my FOFD has never failed me yet. Unless it was just like, oh, you're horny, and you just know, well, it's a trick ass nigga.
So could you sit up there and do a FO what? FD, and then just be like I want to FOD and that's it. And tomorrow I'm not calling you. You could do that.
Men do it to us all the time. Men do it to women all the time. I know I have cousins, I have brothers, and I always ask them, listen, when you do the FOFD, is it because you just had a spark and you were just horny at the moment, or did you want something out of it? They be like, nah, even with the women, they be like, nah, I just knew it was going to be that. But you see, for me, if I do that, remember, I said date, not just meet someone in a club and FOFD. It is, you going out with them.
So it has to be for a long period of time?
No, it has to be the first day you met them.
The first date, first time.
The first date.
Okay, first date. Okay,
yes.
Date.
Or the first time they come to your apartment.
Or
because you trust them enough. You
right.
trust them enough to let them in your apartment. So it's either in the apartment or you went to eat dinner with them and you could feel that spark across the room.
So you think it's an energy? From
it's an energy. I call it the spark.
The spark.
You ever seen Transformers?
Yes.
The spark?
Well, in my lifetime, I've had a couple of those.
Yes, of course.
But at the same time, too, you get older now. You did certain things.
No, I'm older now, and I just had it 2 months ago, and I'm still with the person.
I'm trying to reserve myself. I don't know why.
No. You play too much good girl for me, and you're bad. She's bad, people. She pretends a lot. I don't like it. I want her to be real. I want her to be real.
I'm real as possible.
I want her to be real.
But I like to be a little
2
private.
months ago, I had my spark, and I'm still with that person now.
I like to be a little private at times.
Yeah, she wants to be private. I'm an open book. I'm an open book. No skeletons in my closet. No man could call the show and tell me anything and be like, oh, you lying. I screwed you last night, you whore. You can never pull my card because I'm open. I had a spark 2 months ago, but I'm still with that person. Because people have casual sex. People do out here. People be like, oh, that's what you're for.
But there's some people who really just think about it. There's this thing called courting. Because I think everyone courts.
Yes, I like courting.
Everyone courts.
I don't care if you fuck me on the first date. You're still courting.
Right, you're courting. Everybody calls it courting. But at the same time, you can be like, some people have different levels of courting.
Right. Some people just look at a guy and be like, I ain't gonna never sleep with him. I don't care how much he court me. I've been on a courting before where I've been courting and I be like, this nigga ain't tired yet because he just can't tell I ain't gonna never give him none.
You're not interested?
I'm not interested. No, I was interested, but for some reason the spark just didn't happen.
Right.
The spark didn't go, ooh, 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 ooh. It didn't go, peep, 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 peep.
It's supposed to go with a pow, pow, poop, pow.
This is the spark like the Transformer. Spark. The spark enlightened everything. No. No. If I don't have no spark, This pum pum that tell me what the spark is.
You
This
and your
pum pum that be like jump. Woo.
She pum pum.
It'll jump when I have the spark. It'll be like, we need that in our life. We need that in me, actually. That's what the spark will do for me. It don't do it for everybody, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
And I ain't trying to play good girl.
You know? So, this your topic. If you were with somebody like at 19 years old,
right,
and you decide to be with them, you know, do you give a relationship a second chance because you were young at the time and you were matured from that time in your life? Would you give that person a second chance? Meaning, at 20, I had a boyfriend, and at 40, I meet him again, and I tried to give it another shot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I've definitely had that experience. Did you have that experience?
I have.
Well, tell me your experience. I'm going to tell you mine.
Well, I met someone, and then we didn't see each other for like, since we grew up with each other since we were really young, maybe like, from like 15, 14 years old, I know him. We dated, you know, and then for some reason, we were always on good terms. It was nothing bad. We just grew up, and we just started, we went our own separate ways. Okay. Well, then I saw him again.
Okay.
And
How
then,
many years later?
About a good 10 years later, I saw him. And then, you know, every sparks happened.
Okay.
You know, we got back to a spark happened. We got back together. And then after, you know, you started talking and you're getting to know this person. You realize that you guys both have changed.
Right.
Completely.
For the good?
For good. Okay. But then also too, there's been some hiccups in the road,
in the past,
in the pathway of things. Okay. And you know, he's had some issues with women. Okay. And I've had issues with men. Of course. But then after, you know, we both coming together, we're trying to figure out how to get this to make it right. Okay. In some kind of way where we can both, you know, learn how to adjust and be able to deal with each other on an everyday with respect. Okay. And things like that. But at the same time, it's like, you know, you start to see certain things, you're like, that's not what I really am
signed up for.
Is
it a red flag or is it just a concern?
You know, should I give it a chance? Should I not give it a chance? You have questions. So, but then, you know, you would be an adult. You said, I'm going to give it a chance. Okay. Because people make mistakes.
Yeah, because then, how are you going to know if you don't give it a chance?
Well, then sometimes there's some men who have been through divorce. Yeah. Sometimes that's they're badly damaged. Okay. And they tend to see that women are, you know, right. They think women are the worst things ever. And they're very guarded when it comes to certain things in their relationships. So then they tend to, you know, always be like, oh, you know, they try to compare you to what they've had. Right. To what's coming now in front of them.
I hate that. Yeah. I don't like when people bring that, you know, like my baby be saying, don't bring the dick and pussy to bed with us. Right. You know, we won't talk about nobody else but us. You know what I'm saying? Because I had that experience, but it was a good one for me, even though we didn't go down the aisle or anything. I met him like 11 years was the time between. He was good. We had a nice relationship. Everything was good. My mom had died, and I ended up going to the Virgin Islands, and I never came back. You know, and by the time I left, it's like, by the time I come back 2 years later, he was trying to find me, but I didn't know. But 11, 12 years later, he found me. He sent a private investigator, and they found me. And we rekindled, and we tried at it, but it just didn't work. Because not only that we have changed, it's just that we were a different place in our life. You know what I'm saying? And it just wasn't going to work. But I've seen other people who have rekindled because they call it their first love or something. Right. And then they made it work. You know what I'm saying? But it has to be the both parties want it.
Definitely.
You know?
And you have to be able to want to work on it too also. Right. You know, if you really care about that person, you really want to work on it. So, yeah. 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 Well, you know, too also, it's a little bit off our topic too also, you know. Yes, like I've been trying to do I have this whole thing now. I go to the gym now. I'm doing this 21-day challenge. Right. So now I'm going to try to shape up myself for 21 days. Yes. And see how I look. So everybody watch me from now. Yes. How I look. Yes. I can't really see me too much.
Yeah, because you got on black.
I got on black, but still.
Black make you look slimmer and nice.
But you know, I'm 100 and almost 200 pounds. And I'm trying to get down to like 150.
Okay, and I'm 150 right now. Yeah.
So I'm trying to get there.
So she's trying to get to my size, because I'm 150. And exactly 150. I'm exactly 150. Couldn't believe she said that because I'm exactly 150.
Like, I'm trying to get down to 150.
So
I got
she
like
gonna be
about
my
a good
size.
30, 25 pounds.
So stand
to go.
up, stand up.
So you won't be able to see me though.
I know, because you're black.
I'm
right.
thick and I'm taller and I'm a bigger girl than you.
Right,
I'm thicker.
you're taller, right.
I'm taller than you. So
but I'm 150 for my short self. So,
right.
so yeah, you know, so it's cool.
That's good. But everybody, this is like, I just want to say this is the best experience I've ever had in my life. Doing this show.
Yes,
I
me
need
too.
to talk about everything.
Everything.
So we really need you guys to call us and tell us.
We're going to start putting the
ideas.
number on the screen.
Right, just give us ideas to also, so we can just have a
screen.
conversation with everybody because we really want to be able to relate, and give
and
advice.
And we can also interact with you guys because we're live.
Right.
Like if you make a comment, we see it and we can respond to it and we can talk to you through the live.
Yep.
You know? So I have another topic.
And what is that?
So I have a lot of friends, like a lot of associates and people that I know in my life. And sometimes I want to give advice because I know like 3 people in my life right now that been with somebody for like 10 years, 5 years, been engaged, and they're like going through problems. You know, like a little split.
Right.
So, because the person is giving red flags, and red flags came. So what do you do when you invest so much time in a relationship?
In years.
Years, like 8, 10, 12 years. Like really you was with that person and you decide like y'all are not liking each other as much anymore. And you take a little break. But when you take that break, you realize, well, at least one of the parties, or maybe the second party too, realize like, look, you know how you say as a child you check your boxes?
Right.
Let's say you have 10 things on that list. And you be like, oh, I want him to be financially stable. I want him to drive. I want him to have his own place. So that shows me that he knows how to pay his own bills. Like all the little boxes, how he looks, how he smells, his teeth, whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? He have a lot of kids. He been married before. You know, there's a lot of boxes. And if the 10 boxes, 8 are check, but the other 2 is not, or a girl's willing to just take the 8 because you might never get the whole 10. We all could wish and pray. Some people are fortunate to get all the 10 boxes, but let's just say, your opinion, you don't have all the 10 boxes. 2 of the boxes that aren't your top priorities don't get checked, but the top 8 get checked. Would you fight for that relationship?
Well, it depends on what's on the
No,
checklist.
I said it. I said it very clear. The top 10,
okay.
The 2 least one of the boxes aren't checked.
Right.
But your top 8 is the financial, the sex, the everything, how he look, how he smell, Let's say the last 2 might be like, he don't eat meat.
Right.
That's simple. That's not nothing that could game change because you like to eat.
Don't like that.
Because some people might not like that. That could be a deal breaker.
Right.
I don't think that's a fair deal breaker.
There's some people that feel like that.
You know, like I eat meat, but he doesn't eat meat,
right.
so I'm not gonna be with him because he don't eat meat.
Right.
That's not like a fair.
Well, then
check.
also too, that's something like a religious thing too. Also,
yes,
because
you don't want to smell it.
Right, and they don't
so
want
it
to
might be a deal breaker for some people,
right.
but I'm just showing an example of a lower check.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then you go date other people, and then you realize, like, God damn, I'm throwing away him with the 8 boxes checked to the 10, but everybody else I try to date only got 5 boxes, 4 boxes checked. Like, no matter what I do, I can't get that 8. I'm only getting 4 boxes checked, 5 boxes checked.
But that comes with time. Those
No,
8 boxes
no,
didn't
I'm saying.
But I'm saying to you, within those 8 boxes,
yes.
that was over the years. First of all, when you're in a relationship,
from the first 6 months, she knew the boxes. The person knew the boxes.
That's what she said?
The boxes was there all along. That's
Okay.
what kept them together for so long.
Okay.
Because the boxes were checked.
So how do you know those boxes are still going to stay there?
They're checked because now
Right.
that they are separated and she's out there dating, she's realizing nobody has at least 8 of the checks.
But does he want her back?
I would pray.
That's the
They're
thing you have to
working
worry
on
about.
it right now.
Right.
She's
So
working on it
they
right now. So I
separated.
will tell the verdict maybe a month from now.
Right.
You know, but for right now, I am praying that he wants it too.
Right. Does he want that the same way
That's
she
what I'm
wants
saying.
it?
I
Right.
am praying and I'm sending all positivity in the air that he wants it back too. Because I said, go fight for your man.
But what if she's fighting for something that's not going to happen?
That's fine, but at least let her try.
He's already, in his mind, left that situation.
Right.
He's gone because now he's dating and he's doing something different.
And that's
now
the
she's
scary part.
getting the donkey kicks.
Yes, and guess what? If that woman brings to the table way more than she was given, then you might have lost him forever. Because I'm in a situation kind of like that, but ain't no donkey kicks here. Like, I'm with somebody that have past people that they've been with that will try to come back into their lives. But goddamn, I'm so perfect and good to this motherfucker, ain't nobody getting him back. Ain't nobody getting him back.
It takes the two of you guys to think that
for
way.
real. Ain't
Right.
nobody getting him back. I don't give a damn. Because I ain't gonna never do nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do anything wrong. I'm at that point in my life where I don't even got time to do nothing wrong. I'm trying to get to this bag.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even got time to focus on what nobody's doing. I gotta focus on what I'm doing.
Back
I'm
to
getting
the
to
bag.
this money. Back to the point is the bag.
Back to the bag.
Back to the bag. All I want is the bag. I don't got time for all
Back
this
to
lovey, emotional bullshit. I done been on this earth enough time to know, like, damn, I've been through marriage, all type of engagements, relationships. I already know that when you, this right here, God give it to you for a reason, yes. To care for your mother, your father, your siblings, you know, love. But man, that shit can change.
Right.
You know, choose different relationship. Every relationship you're in, you said you love that person. But you're not with that person anymore.
No. And you know what? That's called life experience.
Exactly. You could
Learning
be in love.
Life lessons.
I tell young girls all the time, I know it feels like it's hurting right now, but you're thinking with this. But watch, 6 months from now to a year, you're going to not even think about you had like that person.
The way you did.
The way you thought you was going to die from that heartache. That donkey kick nearly killed you. You know? No, my heart's like cement.
Well, to your friend.
My,
friend.
Yes.
You know what? Girl, I say, move on.
I say, fight for your man. Because even though because you don't really know what he wants. So let her fight for him.
Well, I'm sure they had that conversation that he knows what he wants.
No, they have not.
Oh.
I'm the one that's knowing this, not you.
Okay.
I'm letting you know how it's going down.
Right. So they haven't had the conversation already?
No, because there's still the battle of are we going to stay together or not? We're trying to work on it.
They need to communicate then.
Yes, they are. But you know, when they separate, you got to give people a chance to see what's out there. Because just like that show I told you, I don't like to pitch show, but it's this show out there called The Ultimatum. When I tell you, my dude didn't like I was watching that show. He didn't like that stupid. He thinks it's corny. He thinks it's goofy. But I liked it because it was 5 people in a relationship. And they give them an ultimatum, like, are you going to marry me after this show or not?
Right.
Because
but then is that the show where they go and they be with other people too also?
Yes, but they don't sleep with them.
No, they just doing other things.
Yeah, they just go be with another person
right.
to see how they feel about that other person.
Right.
What I liked about this show is the first 2 couples, they got married on the spot because they were seeing each other, dating other people
and they
openly.
Didn't like that.
They didn't like that shit.
Right.
That shit was like, I don't want nobody to have, let's get married right now.
Right.
I'll take the ultimatum.
Yeah.
But with the other people, they went with the other people and lived with them for 3 weeks just to see what will happen. Very spark would happen, or this person has what the other person don't have.
Right.
And that was the realest shit I ever seen in a minute. Shout out to that show, The Ultimatum, because they were vulnerable. Like, they laid their shit.
Because that wasn't meant for them to be there.
Yeah, one guy kept complaining. He was like, right. I didn't want to be here. She dragged me on here.
Right. He didn't want to be there.
He didn't want to be there. But guess what? He was the one that ended up going with somebody else. So she lost her man. She brought him on there.
I always say, what's for you
is
for you.
Right.
What's not for you, it's not for you.
Right.
Even if it hurts.
Right.
Even if you have to wait, because God is going to give you what's for you.
Right. Because I prayed for mine, and God gave it to me.
You will get it. Due time, it will come to you when it's due.
Yeah.
Because you have to thank Him every day already, because it's already in the plan, but it's there.
You know, I be putting my stamp on it. See, I be like, I send for Norris, and God send him. I send for him, and God send him. And ain't no bitch getting my nigga.
I hear that, honey. Love is a beautiful thing when you love somebody.
And it's not just love alone. It's the whole thing.
Well, you got communication.
Yeah, communication, loyalty,
everything
all that good
key.
shit.
Everything
you know
is
what
the
I'm
key.
I don't sit here and be worrying where my nigga at, what he doing. Oh my God, where have you been? You didn't talk to me today. All that whack goofy shit. Nah, my nigga.
Goofy. That's your
goofy.
new word.
That shit goofy. Stand in your truth and just know that your nigga is good and I'm good. He good. I don't even got time for that shit. I want this money. That's what the fuck I want. Money, loyalty, all that good shit. You know.
So our next topic.
I ain't done with this one.
Oh, I thought you was done.
Let me see. Y'all stop yelling and
Who says that?
We're not yelling.
That's
We
not
island people. If you don't know, this is a Caribbean show, baby. If you can't handle it, I don't know what to say.
Caribbean people is be high pitched.
And I tell you again, we are new at this. Okay?
Right.
And in time, we will get better and more better. But we are new. This is our second show.
Who said he was with every
You know,
yelling?
don't worry about that. We talking to the people. We are good. You know, we're talking real life shit. You know what I'm saying? And sooner or later, our commentary will be better. We didn't go to school for this. We jumped into this with no parachute. Okay?
So we
saying let's try. Because you see, the real thing is our characters that we bring in. We're talking a lot now, but when 4 weeks from now, you would get to see, when we done introduce all our characters, because this is an acting thing too.
Right.
You know, like we just showed you Brooklyn Joe, and we just showed you Rasta Pete, if you wasn't watching earlier. Last week, we shown you Eunice, and we shown you Beryl, our two old ladies, okay? Next week will be the cowgirls.
Right.
And then the next weeks after that will be the rich chicks. And then after that, then the real skits come in. You know, right now we just giving you commentary and just talking about really life.
But then
when
also,
when that
people
acting,
always make it seem like we always like we're yelling.
yeah, because that's how you know.
High.
If you don't have a Caribbean friend, I don't know.
Your Caribbean friend, you always have like high tones and pitches.
High tone and battle of the mouth. And it's just an island way.
We love each other.
We love each other.
Definitely. So we're not yelling.
Then plus, this is a show where you could talk your truth, your opinion, and everything.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And let everybody know what's going on.
Yeah, let everybody know what's going on in the world, how we feeling about life, our experiences. You know, we ain't no 21-year-olds, we good. But we just want to tell people, you know, what we feel about stuff and the stuff that we've been through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But thank you for that comment. What her name? Shivy Rich?
That's my sister. Hi,
Okay,
Shivy.
Shivy Rich.
Shivy Rich said that?
Yes.
Shivy Rich probably on the couch sitting down right now.
Miss Smith said what you are talking about.
Yeah.
Or we were just talking about life and relationships, about when people are together a long time and they separate and they realize that they really want to be with the person they separated from because they tried dating other people and it just didn't work for them.
At all.
The boxes just wasn't checking. You got somebody with 8 box check out of 10. You go dating, this person got 5 out of 10, 4 out of 10. You realize, like, God damn, I should have stuck with who I was with. You know?
Yeah, but
and even if you go fight and they don't want you back, then sometimes you just have to move on. Then you could say, move on. But you're going to give it your best shot. You're going to give it your best shot because that's what love is for some people.
Some people need the breaks.
You know? Some people need to break apart. And some people want to fight for their love.
Right.
And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Fight for your love. Because it might be the best thing at the end of the day. And you might never find that again. Because obviously that person feels like this is it for me.
Well, then also, too, age has a difference. To also, it has a way of dealing with certain things. Age,
Exactly.
because sometimes people think they're getting to a certain age. They
Yes.
need to be settled.
Yeah.
They need to have certain things in their life,
Right.
and this is what it is. So
Yeah.
sometimes some people they make it seem where, you know, I gotta get this done. I gotta get a man before I
Yeah.
turn this age.
And I was never like that.
I gotta do this.
No.
I gotta do that
Yeah.
with this man because if I
Right,
don't
right.
do this, time is running out. I
Right.
need to be married. I need to do this. I need to do that. And do
Because
that.
I was the one that if anybody seen Sex in the City, I always used to be like, I like Samantha's character. She was the rich bitch and she fucked whoever she wanted with no regards. And she lived a lovely life on that show. She didn't care about being married, settled down. She was so rich, had so much good money that she could just screw whoever she wants. And sometimes that's how some people's life end up. Everybody might not end up with the ring and the big house and the kids in the goddamn backyard. Everybody don't end up with that fairy tale fucking lie. Some people get it, some people did. I had the fairy tale before. It didn't last. You know, it didn't last. I had the fairy tale, the husband, the stepkids, going to church, lovely life, lovely wife, happy wife. And guess what? Life happened.
It does.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all about levels.
It's all about what you decide that you want in your life.
Right.
And I'm at the point where I'm just like, I want the bag. Okay? I've been in love before. I've been married. I've been engaged. I done it all. I done been with women. I done had aggressive women all over this body. Sucking it pum pum to death. Okay? No dick for 2 years in a real relationship with a woman. I done been through mad stuff. So I'm at the point now, well, you know what? I done experienced everything. Right now, I just want a lot of loyalty, and I just want to get to the bag. That's my mental state.
It's all about happiness.
Yes, and I'm
Peace.
happy as shit. See,
Happy.
that's the main thing. You
It's
see,
all about
you can be in
happiness.
love, but suppose you're not happy.
Right.
You're in love with this person, but you're not happy.
You gotta be happy.
You got to be happy with the in love. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying everybody got to settle. Because a lot of people be like, I'm not settling. Like, I want it all. I want all the 10 boxes checked. And if I don't get them 10 boxes checked, then that's not the nigga for me. You know? Yep. Well, good luck. I hope whoever want 10 check boxes, I hope you get it. I pray you get it. You know? I don't really got no boxes checked. All I want is loyalty and get this bag.
All I want is life and happiness.
Yes.
That's what I want. To be able to see the world.
Because I'm happy.
Definitely.
Right now in my life, I'm so goddamn happy.
That's good.
People can see me and be like, yo, you glowing. I'll be like, yeah, I'm glowing. I know.
You're glowing because
I'm happy. Yeah, because I'm happy. No, that's not why. Because I'm happy within myself. Yes. But you know what? You got to look in the mirror and you got to say to yourself every day. Because if Norris leave me tomorrow, which he would never, and I would never leave him.
Right.
I look in the mirror every day and I say, I'm happy. I'm happy with myself.
Well, definitely
because I was happy before him.
Right.
You got to be happy within yourself. You know what I'm saying?
It comes from there.
I don't wake up and be like, oh, I'm just alone. Oh, I'm just going to jump on the next dick that come around because I'm alone. No. If that's the case, you get in a one-night stand and you're gone. Or you were tricked. But, you know, but if I keep you, then you good. You good money if I keep you. What? Nah.
That's good. So now that we're here at the end of the show, and we would definitely like to tell everyone that come back.
Watch us on Global Vision TV, and we are powered by Status Network. Music!
Play it for her. Let she do she dance thing.